So hello, Mr. Chung. My name is Quách Thành. So now here is my student class, and I will present about optimization model. For summary, I divide into five main part, and first part is introduce about optimization model, allocation model. First, optimization model is to find the best set of decision for a particular measure of performance, which includes the goal of finding the best set and the algorithm to accomplish this goal. The allocation model is calling for the maximizing and an objective often is a profit subject to less than constraint on capacity. Next is exploring the math and searching for information. So the math is the Longhey firm. So the Longhey firm is one of the most biggest firm in manufacturing and selling the furniture. So in this case, they manufactures and sell two model table, the luxury and the standard model. And the purpose is determined to find the best mix of standard and luxury table that maximize the contribution margins, the profits. Next is identify problems. So in here, I divide into three parts, but the first is the objective that maximize the profit and maximize the profits. And second is a variable with uncontrollable variable. The constant is have a contribution margin, the manufacturing time to do the two kind of model, and the controllable variable is decision variable is a quantity of model product, luxury and standard model. And the next is a formula and constraint. So we have a five formula we have to use in calculate in the constraint table. In addition, we have the non-physical constraint and physical constraint that we is a condition to calculate in the model. So now I will share my Excel file that you can see it clearly. So the third part I said before, yeah, divide three main part: objective, variable, formula, constraint, non-physical constraint, and physical constraint. And the fourth part is the implementing solution, implementing the model. So as I said before, we divide into three parts: decision variable, objective, and constraint. And first step, we random the number in the quantity in the decision variable, luxury standard. You can random it. So next is the objective, the profit, $700 in the luxury and the $300 in standard. In the case, so the total we use the sum product function to calculate it with the range in the profits and the range in the quantity. And the range in the quantity we use absolute values. So next is the constraint table. We have the four parts: manufacturing hour, total quantity, and the quantity of luxury and standard model table. And this number I have showed you before in the third part is the formula we use here to calculate it, but I show it you before that you can get it in an easy way. Now it easy way. So the result we also still using the sum product function with the range in the absolute value in the quantity in the decision variable and the range in the manufacturing hour. We pull down and we get the particular result. The condition we have in the case and the note is we use the if function. If the range row in the result is smaller or equal to the condition, it's satisfied, and if not, it's not satisfied. So to check is the data right, we use the solver techniques. So the solver technique, they also divide into three parts: the set objective, change variable cell, subject to constant. So the set objective, the G26, is a total in the objective the table. We maximize profit, use mass, change variable cell, use range in the distant variable, And the subject to constant that I said before about the non-physical constant and physical constant, with the range in a distant variable have to be integer because it's a table, the object, and they also have to larger and equal to 0, but because it cannot be the minus number result. And the important condition that the range row in the result must be smaller equal to the range row in the condition. Then we solve it. When we solve it, we can see the result in here. The original value and the final value. Original value and the final value is here. So and we get the value is the final value is a 40 quantity in the luxury, and the standard is a 50. So the binding is the standard binding is they equal to the condition. The result non-binding is not equal to condition, but it satisfies the condition. So and the final is the advantage and disadvantage of using this model. So advantage that has to find the most wisely solution to maximize the profits. And disadvantage is that is quite hard to use with people who don't know well about this Excel technique, because they have a lot of condition, and if they use the wrong condition, they can get the wrong results. So that is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.